Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a plan as I go memory keeping spread. I did one of these last week and I really enjoyed it. This week I'm actually starting to fill it out on Tuesday, and so I'll kind of be updating it throughout the week. I jotted down myself some notes from Monday as well. Like I said in my video last week, it was just really nice to basically have everything kind of written down, and all the little things that you don't get in your regular spread. Like last week writing down that I captured I saw a sunrise on my run one day, and the specifics of going out to dinner with my husband and things like that that just don't quite make it into the planner. That I don't know, I really enjoyed doing it. I probably won't do one of these every week. I will definitely be trying to mix up kind of the quote mock spreads that I share, but I really wanted to use this kit before the end of the September in Erin Condren. This is the Little Miss Paperie, maybe it's just the September kit. September. I have the full kit. I have it in matte. So I might try to kind of hold some things back and also do a personal spread. We will see. I don't know if I can. The problem with personal spreads and kind of more plan as I go styles, that they really require the same thing, which is like washi and like half boxes and quarter boxes. So I might not be able to do that, but there will be a lot of leftovers, so I need to figure out what I want to do with them. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this kind of sped up. I'm gonna lay down the base today, and then also fill in my sidebar, kind of outline the sidebar, and I'll be coming back on throughout the week. Okay, so I decided to put today headers across the entire week. Obviously it's redundant to kind of do that, but I just like the way it looks and kind of cap off every day, and it's one less header to have to cover. So I am starting with the sidebar, and I am putting that Oh September box. I thought that is so cute. I actually like that it says Oh September. So a lot of these monthly kits, they say like Hello September, or like hello whatever the month is. And so I always feel like I have to use it at the beginning of the month, but the quote Oh September I felt like I could use anytime. Very random aside. Anyway, I put down an ombre heart checklist from the kit for a happy mail list, just to track everything that came in. And then this week I decided to make myself like a little to watch list, because I had some shows I wanted to get caught up on. I didn't end up kind of watching or putting in everything that I had thought that I would have a chance to get caught up on, just because it ended up being a little busier than I had thought. But that's okay. And then the final thing, I just used a piece of blank washi at the bottom with a this week header to mark down my YouTube and Instagram statistics. Now I am just cutting off some washi. I'm gonna end up not using this, and it was a whole back and forth. I kind of wanted to bookend the sidebar with the two prints, but then the print at the bottom looked too kind of big and blocky to me. And instead I decided to do my bottom washi all the way across there. And that's just a Scotch brand washi that I got at Target, and I liked the way this kit has a lot of those sideways stripes, and obviously the pinks match as well, so I thought that was perfect. So then I am getting into planning the day on Monday. I wanted to mark down, I had planned to run outside, but it ended up being quite rainy, so I worked out at the gym at my office instead, and I went for a run on the treadmill there. Okay, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. I'm going in now and putting the meal stickers down. I kind of like to do this just to mark out what I ate that night. It's a nice comparison to like what did I actually plan to eat versus what did I end up eating. I think that's a good little check to do on myself. And then, yeah, I'm just going back and marking down that I just did 2 miles on the treadmill. I am still building that running endurance back up. I used to run a lot, and I just got really out of it in the past year. I don't know. It's just I used to do 10 milers and things like that, but yeah, now it's a lot harder for me to run. So 2 miles is kind of where I am at right now, especially over the summer. I didn't run very much at all given the heat. Anyway, I did a crossword at lunch, so I wanted to mark that down, that I was able to finish the crossword. It's only Monday, though. It's not very hard. And then I used a half box to mark down that we signed a contract that night. We had a meeting with the people doing a backyard, a patio for us. So we had a meeting with him, and we signed the contract officially. So marked that down, and then filled in some things on the sidebar. That little munchkin is, of course, from Once More with Love. If you don't recognize that, then where the heck have you been? No, I'm kidding. And then I'm marking down, I did a lot of editing that night with the little laptop that came with the kit. I think that's so cute. I love that her newer kit, she has multiple laptops and multiple TVs. I think that's perfect. Then I just marked down at the bottom there that I did my nails and I used a Scribble Prints Co. nail polish. I'm shifting everything a little bit down now. Sorry if you are out of frame, because I decided I wanted to mark down that I cooked dinner with my husband. We've been trying to make a point to spend a little bit more time together on weeknights. Sometimes it would feel like, you know, especially now that I have the longer commute and I'm not home, like I've complained about 87 times, I know, that we weren't spending as much time together. So we're like making a real effort to like cook and sit down to eat. And like make sure we're getting good, solid FaceTime, even though I'm like home less. So anyway, marked that down again with a Once More with Love munchkin. Very adorable. And then I took a quote box. It says, "Today, do something for you." Tuesday ended up being kind of like a no good, very bad day. I got like trapped at work. It was a bad commute on the way in, and then I got trapped at work at the end of the day. I was supposed to leave early to go for a workout with my husband, but it was one of those, you're waiting on a senior person to give you feedback, and it wasn't happening, that kind of thing. And I took an Uber Pool home from work. Uber Pool is like the kind of carpooling service that Uber is doing right now due to the construction in the DC area. They are subsidizing it. So it was only like $2 more than my regular metro ticket to take an Uber Pool all the way home. So that was awesome. And then I marked down, I had a lazy day, that I did miss that workout, and marked down some TV shows that night. And my camera cut out, but I did mark down at the bottom there that I filmed with a little munchkin as well, and I think put a piece of deco down there. Now just grabbing that Wednesday was an early morning, so I put that little yawning munchkin. I thought that was super cute. And I was kind of being like weirdly conservative with this kit because I felt like I wanted to stretch it to a personal kit. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. I have plenty of stickers. Too many stickers really, so I really shouldn't like double use kits unless I really love it. So, and I do love this kit, but I don't know why I felt that need. Anyway, going ahead and marking down that I had a work lunch out at a nice restaurant. Actually, it was really tasty. So marked that down. This new job has a lot of perks, I will say that. The commute is rough, but definitely a lot of free lunches and free snacks all the time, all that kind of stuff. Very different than my old work. Then marking down a half box. That night we actually made it to the exercise class we'd wanted to go to on Tuesday, and went out to eat at a salad place afterwards. Or at least I did. And then that night I just did some editing. So just taking these little things. The one thing I really like about the Little Miss Paperie labels, her little things, they're like much chunkier. They're almost quarter box size, to be honest, and you can use them like labels. And then at the bottom there, I just marked down doing some laundry with, yet again, a Once More with Love munchkin. On Thursday, I wanted to take another quote box and use that. I try to do these days relatively chronologically, so often I'm using the full boxes either towards the beginning of the day or in the middle because I don't do as much in the morning or at work. That's just like one thing I've noticed about the way I'm doing these spreads. And then I just marked down that it was a long day at work. I was trying to finish something up, and so I stayed a little bit later than I had been. When I got home, I did cook with my husband, so I marked that down again. And just marked down that I called my mom. Because I do want to track that. I'm trying to call her more and be a better daughter. It's hard. I'm just layering some stickers there to mark down that we had to do a quick Home Depot run that night for some of the backyard stuff. We're looking for a shed and research some stuff online. And then I just used cut one of those heart checklists from the kit down and used a little list header to mark down kind of the to-dos that I did that night. Not very exciting stuff, but, you know, got it done. And marked down that dinner, and now back on Friday. Actually, I think I'm filming this Saturday morning. The lighting looks a lot better. I must have natural light. Then Friday morning, I just marked down that I did skip my plan workout, which always frustrates me when I do that, but it just was not happening that morning. This week was a rough week, like I said. The little nope is, of course, a munchkin as well. Marking down we get free lunch on Fridays, and marking down where that came from. And again, just marking down it was a really busy work day, and just, yeah. It was the end of the week especially was a little rough, actually, but it was kind of rough, yeah, the whole thing. But then it was payday, so that was nice, and I love that pretty payday thing from the kit. I always hate when I have like a beautiful payday sticker and I only get paid every other week and it's not payday. It makes me so sad. But this one I got to use, and then just taking a full box for decoration and then marking down date night. It was actually my husband's birthday weekend that weekend, so he got to pick both nights. That night we went out to a new to us pizza place, so that was a lot of fun, and then we just had a lazy night kind of hanging out together. It was good. And then on Saturday morning, I had to do a little bit of work to finish up some things because I had to leave on Friday to get to dinner, but that was okay. And then, and I'm going back and putting on Friday night the Once More with Love pizza munchkin because it was a pizza place. Obviously, that needed to happen. And then I am also taking out, I'm using the little, I don't know what I am doing, guys. Right now I am scoring some of the, like the plain full box just to use it like kind of a bigger strip of washi, and had to take my, that's right, I took my car to the shop. So I used one of those little emoji heads, or it's not an emoji, it's a munchkin head that comes on the freebie sampler, and then put a quarter box down to mark down our workout, and use, again, a little munchkin. I'm using a lot of munchkins in this spread. I think I'm going to try to have like more variety in future plan as I go, is use stickers from different shops. Then just marking down that there was a fall festival in the same like kind of complex that we have our exercise class. So we walked around that for a while. It was really intended for kids, so we didn't really stay too long. But it was kind of cute to see everybody. And they had like a little dog costume contest, and some of the dog outfits were so funny. Just taking that beautiful floral washi and putting a filming munchkin on it just to mark, I didn't even write anything down, just to mark down that it was filming. And then making sure I have room for the half box at the bottom to mark down my husband's official birthday dinner, which was like the fancy dinner out. The night before was just like more casual pizza, but this was like the fancy dinner. I switched to a slightly smaller piece of washi so that I would have more room. And then I put a me time sticker kind of layered over it. To mark down as painting my nails. My husband had gone out for happy hour with a friend of his before the birthday dinner, who he then stopped by, so that's what I'm marking down on that little thing. But I was kind of killing time before dinner, so I decided to do my nails, so that was nice. And then on to Sunday. On Sunday morning, of course I'm going to mark down that was my husband's birthday, and with the last balloon from the kit. And then I'm marking down that I did go to yoga that morning. So obviously I had to grab my favorite munchkins, the yoga munchkins, and put that in. Oh, and then I'm just marking down that I picked up some cold cuts for my husband. There's this one place he really likes that has cold cuts, and so I picked those up since it was his birthday so he could have them for the week to come in addition for lunch that day. I also went back and put that planner that I had seen from the kit back on Saturday because I realized I'd forgotten to do that. And then marked down that we watched football on Sunday. My husband was very upset that I did not get him a Giants win for his birthday, but I cannot control Eli Manning, unfortunately. I know I would have a much happier husband if I could. But then doing some editing and just using that little munchkin again to mark that down, and using a flag from the kit, maybe not, TBD. Oh, and then just putting down that I went to Wegmans. We have a bizarre tradition that developed years ago where my husband really loves this particular pizza from Wegmans. So I picked up some groceries and then also dinner from there. So, and he always gets that on his birthday. The tradition where I pick it up for him on his birthday started years ago, and it has stuck. And then just marking down some chores. It was long. I did a lot of laundry and did some meal prep for the week so that I felt kind of organized and like that I had my lunches and things like that prepared. And then finally using a Planning Roses baking sticker to mark down that I made brownies for my husband because those are his favorite desserts, so he got those for his birthday. And of course, remembering the weekend banner at the end of the week and putting that up top there. I think that looks really pretty. I just love these colors together. This is so beautiful. Just showing you guys what I have left in this kit. Definitely a lot left. I still might try to stretch it to a personal spread, but we will see. And then just filling in those sidebar numbers and the sidebar stuff. And thank you as always for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.